Today's rant is on interracial couples. I thought I'd do a rant on this topic because I feel that this is an important and serious subject to share my thoughts on this. Now, I enjoy interracial couples, actually any couple, as long as they care, support, and love one another. But since we live in a modern and messed up society as usual these days, some people cannot accept seeing couples from different ethnicities being together. They will freak out, watch the couple hold hands as if it's something new. Why? Come on, people, wake up. This isn't the 50s anymore. This is a brand new spanking decade. It's 2012. Please move on and let it go. You will hear people say ridiculous things like, oh, look at that Nigger with a white girl. Or they could call you a Nigger lover. Shut up. Leave them be and worry about yourself. Let them enjoy themselves. Love is love. Color is color. Shut up. I wonder if interracial celebrity couples have to deal with the same like everybody else. Probably not because they are celebs. But either way, even if you are a celeb or not, nobody shouldn't be treated any way. And celebrities are just regular people like everybody else. There is nothing special about it. And I love women whether you are African American, Caucasian, Salvadorian, Indian, Mexican, Asian, Japanese, Chinese, and so on. Women is women, color is color, shut up. Now, last year in November, there was an interracial couple that was banned from a Kentucky church. And this is them in this picture. The woman by the name of Stella Harville and her fiance, Tika Chikuno, hopefully I pronounced that right, but he's a native of Zimbabwe. Now, apparently Stella's father and former pastor Melvin Thompson told his daughter that she and her fiance could not sing at the church anymore, saying that the church does not condone interracial marriage with the exception of funerals. And I mean, really, you said it to your own daughter and her fiance's faces? Really? That's messed up right there. Now, some people may prefer to date or be in a relationship with other ethnicities because they have their own taste. Now, they still love their man or women in their own race, but just prefer others in other racial groups. Now, I have heard that most black males, not all, but most, I heard that most black males, not all, prefer to be with white women. Basically, because they think that mostly all black females have bad attitudes. Now, that's not necessarily true. Not all black women, have bad attitudes. There are some, but not all. Some black women are nice and, and sweet and gentle. Now, some women are not. Heck, there are some white women that are nice and some they are mean and have nasty attitudes. The same with the others in different race groups. So, just for the record, just don't assume and say that kind of stuff. Otherwise, you are disappointing the women in your own race and you'll be pissed and they will hate your guts. So, just be careful what you say. That isn't right. Another thing that can be tough in a interracial relationship is introducing that special someone to your parents. Now, most parents, not all, most parents will not like it basically because they were raised away from generation to generation, and most of them were not. Either way, it's not right to be raised a racist. One of my uncles is or was married. I'm not sure if they are still together. It's an on and off thing between those two. But anyways, he was or is married to a Mexican woman, having 4 children together. Now, I've heard that his father, which is my grandfather, he felt a little awkward about it at first, but he eventually got over it. The same with my older cousin by the name of Randall. Now, he's married to a sweetheart of a woman, and she's Caucasian. Now, I don't know if my other uncle, felt a little awkward about it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I probably wasn't even born yet. They were together before I was born anyways. So, who knows? Maybe he was fine with it. Maybe he wasn't. Who knows? But let's see. Oh, and then I have more cousins, that were with Caucasian girls. I got a younger cousin who's only 1 year younger than me. He used to go with a Caucasian girl. Now, my grandmother had a problem with it. Now, she's not racist. It's just that the girl did pretty much at times didn't treat her right. She didn't trust that girl. And to find out, apparently she used my cousin. So she was just with him for no reason at all. Now, that was messed up. Then I have another older cousin by the name of Josh. We call him that for short. He was with this Caucasian girl. I never met her before because he was somewhere else. He pissed off my grandmother. But anyways, apparently they're not together anymore because I guess at times he wasn't there to be for their child that they had together. And I don't think her parents liked him anyways. So now he's in the street somewhere. God forbid, who knows where Josh is. God bless him. So he pretty much doesn't have a home. Now, sometimes parents were pretty much raised to be treated that way, to be racist, because maybe their parents were like that and so on, so on. But in my opinion, that isn't right, and they shouldn't be raised like that. Now, I remember my mother saying that if I ever, in the future, be in a relationship with someone out of my race, now she says she may, feel a little awkward about it because, this never happened in our family. She feel a little awkward, but I'm sure she'll get over it. But in my mind, I ask myself, why? Because our family members have had, now have a few people that are from different cultures. They're from different race groups. So why would she, feel a little awkward about it? In my mind, I would tell myself, listen, Mom, I understand that you feel a little awkward, but there's no reason to. I mean, this is a new decade. I don't want you to feel awkward. And as long as I love and treat this person for who she is, then there shouldn't be a problem. I just don't want you to think about it and just accept it. That's all I want. And I guess it's because the whole black slavery thing, when black slavery was around, black people were being mistreated by, white people. And now I can understand my great grandmothers being, feeling a little awkward and offended by it because they were around when black slavery happened. They were being mistreated by whites. So I guess they would ask themselves, the way you treated me, why the hell would I want to be married to someone like you? So I could understand them being, feeling a little awkward about that and upset because they were being mistreated back then when black slavery was around. But black slavery ended a million years ago, and my mother was born at least around, the mid-'60s. So she was born after all that ended. So I asked myself, why would my mother, including other people after black slavery ended, would, still feel about this? I mean, I understand where she's going, but I'm just saying, I mean, you weren't around with black slavery, so why would you say you would feel a little awkward if this ever happened? Is all I'm, asking, and I'm curious. But either way, this has been my thoughts and my rant on interracial couples. Now, I support interracial couples. I mean, either if it's an interracial or any couple period, we should support them as a couple. I mean, why is it you have to always look at color, okay? There's nothing wrong with any couple, okay? I just want justice, okay? I'm sick of this freaking racism and racist and some people not liking interracial couples being together. That is bull crap. Ended already. It's no big deal. Worry about yourself and your life and leave them be. Those are my thoughts on interracial couples. Now, you may comment in the box and tell me what you think about interracial couples. Do you support interracial couples? Do you think they have the right to be with each other? Are you sick of people being racist and saying hurtful things about them being interracial couples? I mean, serious. And if you are in an interracial relationship, hey, do you? I mean, you're fine. And if anybody has a problem with it, just ignore them and just put a middle finger up their faces, right in their faces. Yeah, screw them. Up their ass. How about that? Because this is ridiculous. So tell me your thoughts about interracial couples and just let me know. I'm out. Peace.